Hello, let's complete the past perfect in grammar. I told you that the keywords of the past perfect are many, but I say all of these words are conjunctions or connectors. The past perfect, which number I'm going to explain, number 8, and I'm going to complete it now. What are the keywords? No sooner than, hardly when, scarcely when, barely when. All of these words we have inversion here. Okay? Two things happen one after another. For example, I say the past perfect is the first action. After I had finished my homework, I went to the zoo. Okay? E.g. example, I had hardly arrived home when my phone rang. How can you, when you use, I say hardly at the beginning, we should use after it helping verb, had. Hardly had I arrived as a question. As a question I use here had. Hardly had I arrived home. Past perfect, the first sentence. When the past simple, the second clause or the second sentence, my phone rang. Past simple here. Another example about, yes, no sooner. I had no sooner. I had here past perfect. After the helping verb had, we use no sooner. After that past participle. I had no sooner found my book than I lost it. Past simple. If I want to use here no sooner at the beginning, how can I use it at the beginning? No sooner had. After no sooner had. As a question. Had I found the my book, then I lost it. And also I told you how to use after, before, when, by the time, until, and so on. So I have some questions here in my book of grammar, right? For example, I will answer some questions. After I had painted my room, I went to bed. Use painting. Okay, number 2. I will give you these questions as homework, and I will try to answer some of them with you. After, if you want to use verb plus ing, we use after not as a conjunction but as a preposition. After, omit here I and omit had and put here ing. After painting my room, I went to bed. Okay, right? Now, number 2, I heard the news, then I hurried to tell him. Use after. I hear the news, then I hurried to tell him. After capital letter. We should use at the beginning. After I had heard the news, omit, then, comma, I hurried to tell him. Okay? Use until, number 3. She did not tell me her name. I asked her many times. Use here until. Until, we should use until in the middle. Okay? In the middle here. She did not tell me her name until I asked her many times. Use here in the middle until. Okay? Before it, we can use past simple negative, or I say here I had asked her many times. Yes. Number 4, I helped Maha so she thanked me. After. After, the first letter of after here, capital or small? Capital. We should use it at the beginning. After I had helped Maha, omit so, put comma, yes, the same, she thanked me. Good. Use here before the same, capital. Before, past simple, past perfect. Ali ate his dinner and went out. Yes. Before Ali went out, he had eaten his dinner. Number 6 here I say before small, use it in the middle. And so on here I say the river become deep after it rained heavily. Correct the verbs. Here I say after in the middle, after it had rained heavily. I say the river became past simple. Here the river became deep after it had rained heavily. Okay, thank you for listening to me, and I hope to answer the rest of the questions. Okay, number 8, I got the medicine, so I felt better. Use until. Okay. Number 9, he studied English before apply for a job. Use correct the verbs. I will not answer the rest of the questions. You are going to take them as a homework in order to answer them after that. He studied English before apply for a job. Correct the verbs. Number 9. Number 10, she got her salary but she lost it. After. Use after capital A. That means we should use at the beginning of the sentence after past perfect. And here the second clause or second sentence should be past simple. Okay. After, before, and thank you for listening and goodbye. See you next time. Inshallah.